Today's show is brought to you by people who walk slowly at the mall staring at their phones. Hey, don't tell that guy he's approaching the down escalator. I gotta get my camera ready.
KHJ Los Angeles.
Portions of the day's programming are reproduced by means of electrical transcriptions or tape recording.
You're listening to the radio.
Looking good, looking good. Looking good, ma'am. Looking good.
That is so stupid.
Getting drunk in the morning. Who are you, Kathy Lee Gifford?
We may not hook up with women, but we really understand women.
Radio on?
What are you listening to?
I think it's a podcast.
Podcasts are boring. Radio's great.
This show is great.
What is this show?
Who are these guys? This is my show.
This is not a show.
It's definitely a show.
These guys are professionals.
This is primetime radio.
What day is it?
Friday. Friday, my.
Showtime, baby.
Yeah, it is. The Mike Show. And who says podcasts are boring? Not when they're this podcast. Look at my hair. What is up with that? Good Lord. Hi there. Welcome to the program. So happy you could join us right here, right now on Radio 434, the Radio 434 apps, and radio434.com. We're also on the Alexa. Yep. All you got to do to get our live show and our feature channel on the Alexa is very simply enable the skill first. You do that one time. You say, Alexa, enable the Radio 434 skill. And she will. And then every time after that you want to listen, you just say, Alexa, play Radio 434. Podcasts, you say? You want to listen to the podcast? Well, you can do that on the Alexa. I said on the Alexa. Yeah. All you got to do there is say, Alexa, play the Mike Show VA podcast. You can also get it on Apple and Spotify and Amazon Music and all the places where you get your podcast. And if you go to radio434.com, just click on the Mike Show channel and you can see a link there as well. You can watch us. We're on our Facebook Live. That's at the Mike Show VA. All one word, no spaces, at the Mike Show VA. All right, coming up on today's program, we are going to talk with either Darius or Riley from your Lynchburg Community Market. We're going to find out what's going on. Also with their Harvest Fest coming up. And we are going to talk with Megan about bees.
Oh, no, not the bees.
Yes, the bees.
Not the bees.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, my eyes.
No. Nothing to be afraid of in this particular segment. I don't think the bees will do that. So Megan is going to be joining us. She is going to be talking about an installation of bees that are going to be all around the city. And you'll be able to see these bee sculptures, and they're everywhere. And they're in an effort to educate and talk about why we need these pollinator gardens, which are cropping up everywhere, which is fantastic, and why we need the bees.
Oh, no, not the bees.
Yes, the bees. We need them. So we're going to be talking with her, that and so much more. Plus, of course, we're going to get really, really smart with your 5 random facts. We're going to get even smarter-est with your nerd news. This week in science. It's just science. Don't be afraid. And in addition to all that, of course, to balance it out, we're going to get really dumb with your stupid criminals in the news. And we've got your top list. Let me find it. Here we go. So, hearing your favorite song on the radio is one of life's most delightful moments. Did you realize that? Yes, it is. Okay. So, with that, we have our top list. The top most miserable moments in life. That's all on the way. This portion of the broadcast is brought to you in part by Lynchburg Regional Airport. It is so much easier.
Making sure that you never miss that important connection. At Lynchburg Regional Airport, we're ready when you're ready.
4 bags to check in, please.
LYH. From here to there to anywhere. We're ready when you're ready.
From brand new to lightly used, CMA's Honda of Lynchburg's got you covered. Shop our growing selection today and find our best deals on our entire inventory. That's savings on every single vehicle. And on our used cars, take 3 days to love it or leave it. Plus, we'll buy your current vehicle. Trade in with us and get an unbeatable offer. Start shopping and saving today. CMA's Honda of Lynchburg. Owners just care more.
Give back, do good at the YMCA. The YMCA of Central Virginia is partnering with Foster Fuels to expand their annual coat drive. Please bring any gently used, like new, or new coats to one of our 3 convenient locations, the Jamerson Family YMCA, the Downtown YMCA, or the YMCA on Old Forest Road, and we will ensure that these items are cleaned and given to local school children and adults that are in need. Visit us online for more information at ymcacva.org, and let's give back and do good.
Coming to you live from the Stonecrafters Studios. For custom countertops and cabinetry, shop Stonecrafters' incredible inventory at their Factory Direct Warehouse, 3678 Manita Road, Bedford. Online at stonecraftersva.com.
KHF.
And now, another great moment in Little League.
The year 2006. Little Danny McCluskey throws a perfect pitch for the Castle Rock Raccoons, but the umpire called it low and outside. Thinking quickly, his dad, Carl McCluskey, jumps from his lawn chair and throws his Schlitz malt liquor into the ump's face.
Hey, where'd you learn to umpire, you sack of monkey crap? Oh, I'm sorry. Am I offending the 7-year-old ball players? Maybe something you'd like to throw down behind the dugout. Danny, grab a bat. It's go time. Oh, you're going to stand there and cry? Why don't you take off that jersey and put on a dress? That's right. I drink because my daughter, the pitcher's afraid to fight.
And that was another great moment in Little League.
Yeah, that sounds pretty miserable. And then there are just delightful moments in life that we want to share with you. Oh, and then some miserable moments too. Here. A new poll found that listening to this radio station could be one of the highlights of your day, maybe your whole week. And why am I talking like this? Somebody had thousands of people rank the top unexpected moments of delight.
Ask your doctor if your heart is healthy enough for sex.
That can happen on any given day. So, something you never saw coming.
Ask your doctor if your heart is healthy enough for sex.
It instantly puts you in a better mood. Yeah, it's not on the schedule. It's not on the schedule. No. It's not on the schedule. Anyway, I wish. The average person has 2 of those moments a week. Oh, really? Really? It's not on the schedule. And hearing your favorite song on the radio made the top 5. It made the top 5. Here we go. Yeah. Yay. All right. So we got a list of these. We got like 15 of these unexpected moments of delight. Oh, man. So let's get to that. Finding money in your pocket. Getting a surprise refund. Oh, I thought we were going to do this from the bottom up. Let's do it from the bottom up. That's the way I like to do it. Getting upgraded. I said getting upgraded.
Ask your doctor if your heart is healthy enough for sex.
Oh, like on a plane or in a hotel. Waking up before your alarm and realizing you get to sleep longer. Finding something that you thought you lost. A loved one saying they're proud of you. That would be nice. A familiar smell from your childhood.
I think I may need a kidney transplant.
Not that kind of smell. When you're trying to make a point and somebody finally gets it. Your partner randomly showing you affection. It's not on the schedule. Hearing your baby's first word. Wait a minute. So, okay, that's number 8 on the list. So there are 7 more things, including hitting every green light, that are more exciting than hearing your baby's first word. Not hitting your baby, than hearing your baby's first word. Hitting every green light is number 7. Getting a bonus at work. What are those? Hearing your favorite song on the radio is number 5 on the list. You're welcome, America. Somebody lets you jump in line in front of them. A random compliment from a stranger is number 3 on the list. Number 2 is getting a surprise refund. Number 1, finding money in your pocket. All right, that's fine. A few more that made the top 25. Getting carded when you buy alcohol. Seeing a funny personalized license plate. Hitting the exact number when you're pumping gas. And thinking it's Thursday, but it's actually Friday, which it is. And that brings us to our top list. With somebody compiling a list of life's most delightful moments. But, who wants to start their day off with happiness when misery is way more fun? So enjoy your Friday with today's list. It is our top list today, top most miserable moments in life. All right, here we go. Number 1, the old lady in front of you at the grocery store pulling out a checkbook. The baggage carousel shutting down while you're still waiting. The Jiffy Lube guy who wants to show you something. Top most miserable moments in life, the eyelash that won't come out no matter how many times you touch your eyeball. Touch your eyeball. Oh, wait a second here. You zipped way too fast. Am I right? Am I right, guys? He didn't zip fast enough.
Ask your doctor if your heart is healthy enough for sex.
Am I right, ladies? Sorry. Single moms. Your kid says, "Hey, that's not my goldfish." The person next to you on the plane that starts to clip their toenails. Top most miserable moments in life, the plastic bag on the freeway that disappears under your car. The person with the clipboard at your front door and sees you through the window before you can hide. And the top most miserable moments in life, you check your kid's Halloween stash, and all you find are Whoppers. And there we go. It is the Mike Show. So darned happy you could join us on the program. Speaking of just absolutely delightful moments, yesterday we were at Three Roads in downtown Lynchburg as part of our Mic'd Up pop-up concert series. And here's the really cool thing. Yesterday was our first official Mic'd Up pop-up concert. Our first unofficial one was last Thursday, not yesterday, but last Thursday, when Chamomile and Whiskey joined us, just totally impromptu before their Friday show. And they joined us. They just popped in. They played a couple songs. We interviewed them right in the tap room. So I thought, wow, wouldn't this be cool if we can do the exact same thing each and every week here at Three Roads? So we are. Chris Shepard joined us yesterday, and he's freaking awesome, and it was hilarious, and his songs are amazing. He is an incredible musician, but he's also a comedic musician, so a lot of his songs are extremely funny, and we had a great time out at Three Roads. You can too. Each and every Thursday or Friday, depending. Now, next week, we're going to be doing it on Friday, and Michael Dill is going to be joining us. He's going to be our musical guest. We will interview Michael. He'll play a couple tunes. We'll be there live on Friday, not today, but next Friday, from 5 until 7. Out at Three Roads, 1300 Court Street in downtown Lynchburg. It's part of our Mic'd Up pop-up concert series. And you can win prizes, too, just by hanging out with us and playing some of our reindeer games. We played Yes or BS. We're also going to do, when we have a big enough crowd, we'll play the couples game. We're gonna do things, we're feeling our way through the on-location live shows, and I think we'll have a winner for you on Friday. Three Roads Brewing Company next Friday with Michael Dill as our musical guest. So we hope that you will join us. Pleased to be doing that. All right, coming up, we are going to get really, really smart with your 5 random facts. This portion of the broadcast is brought to you in part by CMA's Honda of Lynchburg.
From brand new to lightly used, CMA's Honda of Lynchburg's got you covered. Shop our growing selection today and find our best deals on our entire inventory. That's savings on every single vehicle. And on our used cars, take 3 days to love it or leave it. Plus, we'll buy your current vehicle, trade in with us, and get an unbeatable offer. Start shopping and saving today. CMA's Honda of Lynchburg. Owners just care more.
Traveling with your family is not only affordable from Lynchburg Regional Airport, it's convenient too. Our daily departures offer easy connections on American Airlines through Charlotte to over 170 nonstop destinations. So check the great round-trip fares currently being offered to your vacation destinations by using flylyh.com today and click Book Now. Prices are subject to change without notice and certain restrictions apply. Advanced purchase is required and availability is limited. Low fares, less hassle. Check Lynchburg first.
There's nothing like holding a freshly grilled Jersey Mike's cheesesteak. It's even better than holding a winning $1 million lottery ticket. For starters, Uncle Sam takes half. Then you buy some useless stuff, like a tiny suit of armor for your cat. And before you know it, your sister's cousins and Uncle Frankie come knocking on your door for handouts. Bing, bang, boom, you're back to zero. So if you want to play a winning number, order a number 17 Mike's Famous Philly. Freshly grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Broadcasting from the Stonecrafters Studios. For custom countertops and cabinetry, shop Stonecrafters' incredible inventory at their Factory Direct Warehouse, 3678 Manita Road, Bedford. Online at stonecraftersva.com.
KHF.
This is not headline news. Universal is launching a permanent horror experience in Las Vegas. Of course, if you really want to be terrified in Vegas, just shine a black light on the sheets in your hotel room. Snoop Dogg turns 52 today. It's the one day a year where his cake gets baked before he does. Kim Kardashian turns 43 tomorrow. Well, most of her does. Carlos Mencia turns 56 on Sunday, but he prefers to celebrate on George Lopez's birthday. And Sunday is National Nut Day, so here's an early shout out to Kanye West and Britney Spears. This is not headline news.
It is not. It's the Mike Show, and we're just delighted that you could join us here on the program. All right. So, are there any shows that your significant other likes that you pretend to like just to make them happy? Like shows that you either watch or shows that you listen to, like ours. Anyway, a new poll found that it's pretty common. 23% of people in relationships said that they've done it before. They pretend to like the show that you like or are watching. And here are a few more relationship streaming stats. All right. 29% of single people wouldn't date someone who doesn't subscribe to at least 2 streaming services. So for almost 1 in 3 people, it's a deal breaker. So if you like Netflix and HBO Prime or whatever, Amazon, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so, yeah. Talking about your favorite show is a good icebreaker on a date. 52% think your current streaming obsession is a good topic if there's an awkward pause. You know, so... Hey, did you hear the Battlestar Galactica is going to be rebooted? Sorry. Have you ever gotten angry at your significant other for watching something without you? Well, yeah. Sometimes. Although Tabs, it's more, more horror films, and I'm not into that. No, she's never pretended to like something just to make me happy. Ever. So great. Anyway, 21% have gotten angry at their significant other for watching something without them. And finally, if you do watch something without them, no spoilers. 26% would rather give up sweets for a week than hear a spoiler. 19% would rather give up coffee. 18% would rather stab their toe or stub their toe or stab their toe. And 10% would rather go a week without their phone than to hear a spoiler. All right, let's see. Watertown, New York, doesn't have any water. Okay. It's in the news because it suffered a water main break yesterday morning, which left the town literally without water as well as other towns around Watertown that rely on their water. About 25,000 people.
Probably started off with low pressure and then no water at all. The people at higher elevations were probably affected first, but by now I suspect that everybody is getting to the point where they don't have any water. But once they find out where the break is, I don't expect it'll take long as we can get the parts.
Once you immediately pressurize that system, again, there are pipes that are 50, 60, 70 years old. We have to anticipate we're going to have more water breaks and main breaks.
Okay. Crews worked nonstop to repair the water main, and it was successful. But late last night, the mayor said that it could be a week until they're able to completely restore drinkable water. First, the system needs to be repressurized. As they said, there's a chance it could cause additional breaks. And even that, residents will be asked to boil their water for at least 2 to 3 days while the water is tested. So, this is a WWNY-TV video news report, and it almost sounds like an SNL skit. Because of how often you hear the word water. So here, listen to this.
Water main break in Watertown without sufficient water tonight. That was flooded with water today as the water flowed here in Watertown, a city without water. Watertown's water, like the town of Watertown, no water there either. Fort Drum usually gets Watertown's water, not on the city's water, and that water on post is okay to use. The water main break hit there as crews start up to restore water.
Water. All right. It is the Mike Show. It's the Finally Friday edition. Coming up, we are going to get really, really smart with your 5 random facts. We're going to hear from either Darius or Riley from your Lynchburg Community Market. And then we're going to get even more smarter-est with Nerd News. This week in science. It's just science. Nothing to be afraid of. This portion of the broadcast is brought to you in part by Lynchburg Regional Airport. It is so much easier.
Whether your adventure is just beginning or you're on your way home, at Lynchburg Regional Airport, we're ready when you're ready. LYH. From here to there to anywhere. We're ready when you're ready.
Yahoo! It's me, Mario. Just kidding. It's Allison.
And Katie.
From CASA. And we can't wait to see you at the 9th annual CASA Superhero Run on November 4th at Percival's Island Trail.
Our race features a 5K run, 5K walk, and 1 mile kids fun run. And did you guess our theme is Mario Brothers?
Become a real-life superhero to a child in foster care by signing up for the CASA Superhero Run.
Register today at lynchburgsuperherorun.com.
Lynchburg Regional Airport is going strong. For many years now, Lynchburg's low fares have been among the most competitive in the area, and our conveniently scheduled flights offer easy connections on American Airlines through Charlotte to over 170 nonstop destinations worldwide. So check the great round-trip airfares currently being offered by visiting flylyh.com today and click Book Now. Prices are subject to change without notice and certain restrictions apply. Advanced purchases required and availability is limited. Your close and convenient connection, check Lynchburg first.
Coming to you live from the Stonecrafter Studios. For custom countertops and cabinetry, shop Stonecrafter's incredible inventory at their Factory Direct Warehouse, 3678 Manita Road, Bedford. Online at stonecraftersva.com.
KHF.
And now it's time for
5 random facts.
Yep, that time of the day we cram your head full of usable information, and you can tell it back wherever the heck you happen to be. We don't know where you go or what you do, and quite frankly, it's really none of our business. But if you say any of these 5 random facts back, I'm sure Darius might just say, wow. Maybe, I don't know. All right, here we go. Number 1. This seems like deja vu, except you're there now. Yeah, we were literally just getting ready to do this segment in studio, and I pressed go, and then the internet said literally cut out. So we're running a little late on segments. You guys were live in studio and getting ready to go, and then our technology totally blew it.
Oh, we're back. They couldn't.
Yeah, we are.
Stop this forever.
All right, here we go. Number 1, in the Philippines. Now pay attention. And I might need to read this twice. In the Philippines, there's an island in a lake, on an island, in a lake, on an island.
I had it pictured in my head until the second lake. After that, you lost me because it was like, because I was like, okay, and then I zoomed out a little bit more, but no, you lost me after the second.
Yeah, it's within Lake. I believe it's called Taal, Taal. It's within Taal Lake on the island of Luzon.
Huh.
An island in a lake, on an island in a lake, on an island. Number 2, the Verrazano Narrows Bridge in New York City. New York City was misspelled for 58 years. It's named after an explorer named Giovanni de Verrazano. And his last name actually has 2 Z's, but the bridge only had 1 Z. Misspelled for 58 years. The bridge only had from 1 Z from 1960 until it was finally changed in 2018. Number 3, the White House used to be totally open to the public through the 1900s. Andrew Jackson actually had to spend his first night as president in a hotel because over 20,000 people were partying at the White House after his inauguration.
I can only imagine. What a time.
hey, it's my house. Okay, all right, I'm going to go and sleep in a hotel.
So many rooms would be on Airbnb right now, Mike.
Exactly. Hey, don't break anything. Don't press the button. Number 4, the phrase "blowing smoke up your you-know-what" comes from the late 1700s when doctors who were quacks would give tobacco enemas to drowning victims to resuscitate them. I wonder how often that works.
I was going to say, I want to know the success rate. I mean, honestly, if it works one time, who am I to judge?
So I would have to venture a guess and say it was, yeah. And then number 5, both the Lakers and the Clippers play at the Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles, formerly Staples Center. But the arena has different capacities depending on who's playing. That's interesting. Because of the way they lay out the courtside seats. There are actually 63 more tickets available when the Clippers play. That is actually that's wow worthy. Wow.
Yeah, it would. I just figured it would have all been the same, but no, I guess they do have some autonomy to kind of change it on courtside. So
yeah, I would have figured it would have been exactly the same layout. Oh, hey, different team. Hey, different. No, it's the same. Those are your 5 random facts. It's the Mike Show. Darius joining us via the magic of virtual technology, talking to us from your Lynchburg community market. How are things shaping up for Harvest Fest?
They are great, Mike. We have 1 week away before Harvest Festival, and we are very excited. We're going to have our normal Saturday lineup, so you'll still be able to come and get all your fresh meats, produce, veggies, eggs, all that stuff. Plus, we'll have a bunch of extra stuff on site. We're going to have live music from 10 to 12. We'll have trick-or-treating with our vendors. So the market customer service window and all of our vendors scattered across the market will have little goodie baskets. So bring the little ones, and they can do their trick-or-treating and get a head start on it. We'll have a bunch of games and activities out in the small lot. Pumpkin painting. We're going to have a face painter on site. So tons and tons of stuff on top of our already busy Saturday market. So we're very excited for it.
And I'm excited for it as well, and so much so that we'll stop out too.
Exactly. Oh yeah, exactly.
We'll be broadcasting live and on location. We'll bring out the prize wheel as well.
I like it.
And this past weekend, now we've had the prize wheel for quite some time, and we're constantly, continually ramping up operations and getting better and better and better and better. Well, this past weekend, we had the best prize wheel that we've ever had, and we still have plenty of prizes for Harvest Fest. And so, those are going to
be in line repeatedly for a spin, and with a little fake mustache and a fedora on to disguise. Don't judge me, Mike. Okay, I like prizes.
It'll be Darius. Oh, next time around, he's got a hat and a big bushy beard. Yeah. Thanks, Darius.
One prize will spin, my good man.
Yes, please. Thank you. So come out and spin the prize wheel. We'll be on hand, broadcasting live and just having a good time. And Harvest Fest has so much good stuff for the kiddos. You will not want to miss it. So join us at Lynchburg Community Market. You guys are located on the corner of Main and 12th Street in downtown Lynchburg with plenty of free parking. You have your own parking lots. So for regular Saturday market, there's still, it's plenty of parking all around downtown. And where are you located on the interwebs?
You can find us at our website. That's lynchburgcommunitymarket.com. And then we're on both Facebook and Instagram. Both of those are at Lynchburg Community Market.
And then throughout the week, you guys are also, just open to the public and available.
Yep, we're not just open on the weekends. We're open Tuesday through Saturday. We have tons of amazing lunch options. Our most recent shop is Seven Hills Slices, which is a local pizza restaurant with some amazing, amazing pizza. They have lunch specials going on all throughout the week. So if you haven't checked them out yet, I highly encourage it. And of course, show some love to our other shops and restaurants. We've got the Bakery Irene's, Coffee Shop, Holy Heaven Cookie Company. So many good things down at the market.
Yeah, there really are. I want to get out and specifically interview a lot of the folks at the permanent shops and just do a sweep through the market again, because there are so many people that we haven't had a chance to connect with yet. So many new things at the Lynchburg Community Market. And like Darius said, it is open Tuesday through Saturday, regular business hours. You can grab breakfast, you can grab lunch, you can do shopping from even the Crafters Gallery.
That's right. We're open year round. So usually a lot of the farmers markets around the nation, they're going to be shutting down at the end of this month. Most of the traditional farmers market seasons are roughly April, May through October, give or take a few holiday markets, but we are actually year round. So we'll be going all the way through. So the party doesn't stop.
All right. Well, we invite everybody to come down, especially if you're new to town, if you're new in town for school, or if you're parents of a college student and you're new to town and looking for something cool to do. Start off your Saturday morning at Lynchburg Community Market. Darius, thank you so much for joining us each and every Friday. We really appreciate it, and we will talk again soon.
Sounds good. Thanks, Mike.
All right. See you, buddy. It is the Mike Show coming up. We have got your nerd news. It's This Week in Science. Don't be afraid. It's all coming up.
Join us down at the Lynchburg Community Market and experience all that one of the nation's oldest farmers markets has to offer. Grab some lunch from our restaurants and shops, or shop from our awesome selection of artisan, handmade goods in our Crafters Gallery. Swing by on Saturday to check out our farmers market, where you can shop from the freshest selection of local grown produce, meats, and more. The Lynchburg Community Market, located in downtown Lynchburg on the corner of 12th and Main Street. Open Tuesday through Saturday from 7 to 2 year round. For more information, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Lynchburg Community Market.
If you haven't planned that vacation yet, start by checking Lynchburg Regional Airport. With our great round-trip airfares to many popular destinations, flying from Lynchburg is easy and affordable, offering daily departures on American Airlines to Charlotte with connections to over 170 nonstop destinations worldwide. To check fares and book tickets, visit flylyh.com today and click Book Now. Prices are subject to change without notice and certain restrictions apply. Advanced purchases required and availability is limited. Your close and convenient connection. Check Lynchburg first.
Broadcasting from the Stonecrafters Studios. For custom countertops and cabinetry, shop Stonecrafters' incredible inventory at their Factory Direct Warehouse, 3678 Manita Road, Bedford. Online at stonecraftersva.com.
KHF.
It is the Mike Show. It's the Friday edition of the program. We've got Megan joining us. And Megan, I understand that we're going to talk about some bees.
Oh, no, not the bees!
Yes, the bees.
Not the bees!
Yes, Nick.
Ah!
No, it's not to be afraid of it, Nick. It's the bees are very, very important to human existence. All right, and Megan is going to tell us all about that and the reason why, and then why she's at Amazement Square, because they've got all kinds of bugs on the side of the building. Are there bees on the side of the building as well?
You've got it, Mike. They have bees on the side of the building. It's a new installation. But we also have here our bee, Blossom.
Okay, so Blossom the bee. And this isn't the only installation of bee sculptures that are around town.
You're absolutely right. So we have 9 bronzed bees that the Garden Club has installed, 3 at private businesses like this one here, Blossom, at Amazement Square. But we've also partnered with Lynchburg Parks and Rec for 6 of the other bee installations here in the downtown community on city property.
Okay, so tell us the importance and what these bronze bees are meant to do around town.
So I think you teed me up perfectly. We're here to educate the community, Lynchburg community, about the importance of native pollinator bees, but also native pollinator plants and trees. So we decided to do that threefold. We've installed these bronzed bees downtown as a scavenger hunt. It's intended to be a fun family activity,
nice.
A fun activity on a Saturday morning. Hunt down these bronze bees that are hidden throughout the downtown community. Once you arrive, though, you'll see here there's a QR code on each of the bees. We're hoping that each person who discovers one of these fun bees will scan the QR code, and it will link you to our website, www.lynchburggardenclub.org. And you'll learn all about the native trees and pollinator plants that are surrounding each of the individual bees. Hopefully you find something that you really enjoy that might be a wonderful addition for your garden. But then we'll take it a step further, and our real hope is that we have made it very accessible and easy to understand and inspiring. So each person who discovers one of these bees will bring in a native plant into their own individual garden, whether that's your backyard or your patio garden, to support our native pollinator friends here in our Lynchburg community.
Nice. This is really, really cool. And the everybody, not just the kids, but everybody gets an education about why it is so important. And we've been, one of the things that I love, Megan, I live downtown and we have dogs and we take them out for a walk. And when they did the streetscape project on Main Street, for example, and then they're working on others on Commerce Street, on the corners and in and around the sidewalk scape, they made sure that there are these pollinator gardens, and even in the roundabout and where they've put statue installations and things, they're very, very careful to make sure that there are these pollinator gardens. And tell us the importance of that.
That's exactly right. Our city, we're very lucky, I believe, here in Lynchburg. Our city understands the importance of native pollinators, and therefore the native plants and trees that support each of our native pollinators. So in all of these new installations, they have made sure that the plants and trees that they're planting now support our native pollinators. Even interestingly enough, the lights here on Church Street, the newer street lights, they're pollinator friendly. They're a different wattage. It's a different certification, so it doesn't harm or interrupt really any of the nighttime pollinators. So the daytime pollinators don't have to do double duty. I love that our city has a really wonderful grasp and understanding in this initiative, but it really affects all of us. So although it's out of sight, out of mind, no one loves a bee. I do believe that in supporting our native pollinators and native plants, planting these native plants and trees, we're supporting the native pollinators, and in turn, we are supporting our local ecosystem. They're really the base of that, right? Without
Absolutely.
them, we'd have a lot of problems.
Well, and a lot of folks don't know or realize that without these pollinators, including bees, and bees are a huge part of it, without the pollinators, nothing grows, including crops. Okay,
That's exactly right.
And that would a disruption in the food chain like that would be catastrophic. It would be apocalyptic, quite frankly.
I love that you have a grasp of that, because it would be a huge deal, but you don't notice such a small little insect, the pollinators as a collective, really, because that includes things like bats and moths. All of those support and are the very basis of our ecosystem. So supporting and planting native plants support our native bees, right? We talk about natives, but that's really the way I describe it to my kids. They're like the OGs of Lynchburg or Central Virginia, right? They're the native, they're the original folks. They're the original plants. And these native pollinators seek out these native original plants to our area. So without some of these plants, they will only reproduce and pollinate on these one plant. So they migrate somewhere else or they die off.
Sadly enough, that can occur. And speaking of kids, I've had this conversation with my kids because, of course, most kids are afraid of bees. Right. And we've taught our kids and attempted to, that there are certain bees, if you leave them alone, they will leave you alone. There are some that are winged buttholes that will just, and
it's exactly right. You have these bees and hornets and wasps that are very aggressive.
Yeah.
Very aggressive. So we, and as a family, we've identified those. Actually, one of my kiddos has a mild allergy to bee stings. My dad has anaphylaxis to bee stings. So we, as a family, have identified the ones that are aggressive, stay really clear of them, and also create habitat for those that support us, which they're not aggressive and they will leave you alone. And they like, I don't know if you saw our social media, but they just like to hang out. There was a bee, circling one of these bronzed bees installations the other day. So they're very friendly and very nice.
Yeah, my youngest daughter calls bumblebees pandas with wings.
Fair enough.
So they're just
a great description.
Yeah, they're just like little fluffy things with wings. Well, Megan, now all over the area, tell us again how many of these bees are throughout the area.
So we have 3 in these private businesses, one at Amazement Square, there's one at the Academy, there's one hidden at the Virginian. We also have 6 scattered throughout the downtown area on city Parks and Rec property. And we're really excited for the ability to kind of nestle those into some of the more hidden corners. So we have Point of Honor, Community Market. There's the love sign at the beginning entrance of the Percival's Island Trail. There's one hidden on the trail.
Nice.
And the Rose Garden at Monument Terrace and Community Market. I'm not sure if I said that one, but 6 of them throughout.
So if you find all the bees, can I win a prize?
I'll make it even simpler for you. If you find one and you take a selfie and you tag the Lynchburg Garden Club, it's at Lynchburg Garden Club, we will give a prize to the first 20 selfies. So there's some incentive to go bee hunting this weekend.
Absolutely. We'll do that. And we won't even need ammunition. It's bees in the Berg, and we can go around and look for them. If you go on to lynchburggardenclub.org and then click on the Bees in the Berg link, you'll learn all about it. And then join us downtown tomorrow, later on this afternoon. The kids are off school, so go on a bee scavenger hunt, gang. And it's a great thing to do with your kids. Yet another cool thing to do in Lynchburg.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me this morning.
Absolutely. Megan, thank you so much for telling us about this program. And thank you for educating our audience about it and about the bees. And we look forward to following up and hearing more about your projects.
Absolutely. Have a great day.
Absolutely. It is the Mike Show. It's the Finally Friday edition. Coming up, we are going to get even more smarter with your nerd news. This week in science. It's just science. Don't be afraid. That is all on the way. Stay tuned.
Getting a Jersey Mike's sub top Mike's way with onion, lettuce, tomatoes, oregano, and the juice is the bee's knees. Actually, it's better than the bee's knees. I mean, what's the purpose of knees on bees? They don't crouch, they just buzz around. But Mike's Way has a purpose, topping your sub the authentic Jersey way. It's the cat's pajamas. Wait, cats don't wear pajamas. Mike's Way is better. Let's just leave it at that. Get your sub top Mike's Way. Jersey Mike's. A sub above.
Three Roads Brewery is Lynchburg's gathering spot. Enjoy the relaxed open atmosphere of the Lynchburg Tap Room with plenty of space to unwind, or outside on their expansive patio with friends and the entire family. Check out Three Roads games, arcade style, darts, and more. And of course, an excellent selection of craft beers brewed on site. Grab a Three Roads today at their tap room, 1300 Court Street, downtown Lynchburg. Their tap room in Farmville, or anywhere they serve great beer. Three Roads is also available at area convenience stores and supermarkets. And if they don't carry Three Roads, ask them to. Brewing community, Three Roads Brewery.
Coming to you live from the Stonecrafters Studios. For custom countertops and cabinetry, shop Stonecrafters' incredible inventory at their Factory Direct Warehouse, 3678 Manita Road, Bedford. Online at stonecraftersva.com.
KHF!
All right, time once again for Nerd News. This week in science. It's just science. Nothing to be afraid of. Covering the most important news for your brains I think you may have missed. Here we are. Quick rundown from this week. There are a ton of headlines about a devil's comet. I said a devil's comet. Specifically, the Devil Comet. It's 3 times bigger than Mount Everest. That's headed towards Earth. So are we doomed? No. It won't hit us. But it could become visible to the naked eye this April. In other space news, let me get this photo up. There we go. In other space news, NASA posted a photo of last Saturday's solar eclipse. It was taken by a satellite that is 1 million miles away. It shows the entire U.S. in the moon's shadow, or at least a partial shadow. All right. What else? Oh, I wanted to share this. There's a big write-up in CNN. CNN did a big write-up on a Danish fashion brand that created a faux leather jacket made by bacteria. I said made by bacteria.
I think I may need a kidney transplant.
Maybe. Here, let me show this to you. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Boom. If you're watching our Facebook Live, and this is up on the screen right now at The Mike Show VA. All right. Okay. So they used something called bacterial cellulose. So how's it look? Well, kind of like if you were wearing a bright yellow jacket and then got run over by a bus. But it's supposedly it's more eco-friendly than leather, and if you're worried about the cows, well, there you go. You can wear that. I think there was one more. Yeah. In booze news, archaeologists unearthed the tomb of an Egyptian queen and found jars filled with 5,000-year-old wine. They don't know whether it was red or white, and no, you can't drink it. After all that time, they say it's no longer liquid.
I think I may need a kidney transplant.
Probably. And that's your Nerd News. This week in science. It's just science. Don't be afraid. This portion of the broadcast is brought to you in part by CMA's Honda of Lynchburg.
From brand new to lightly used, CMA's Honda of Lynchburg's got you covered. Shop our growing selection today and find our best deals on our entire inventory. That's savings on every single vehicle. And on our used cars, take 3 days to love it or leave it. Plus, we'll buy your current vehicle, trade in with us, and get an unbeatable offer. Start shopping and saving today. CMA's Honda of Lynchburg. Owners just care more.
Back for its 10th year, the Bedford Area Chamber of Commerce's Christmas Market is a time for small business to shine. Join us on November 4th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Spring Oak in Bedford, located at the historic Elks Home, for fun, food, hot chocolate, and holiday shopping. We had over 400 community members come see us at the Christmas Market last year, and we're looking forward to seeing many more this year. We're still accepting vendor applications. Registration will be open on bedfordareachamber.com through October 27th.
Give back, do good at the YMCA. The YMCA of Central Virginia is partnering with Foster Fuels to expand their annual coat drive. Please bring any gently used, like new, or new coats to one of our 3 convenient locations, the Jamerson Family YMCA, the Downtown YMCA, or the YMCA on Old Forest Road, and we will ensure that these items are cleaned and given to local school children and adults that are in need. Visit us online for more information at ymcacva.org, and let's give back and do good.
Coming to you live from the Stonecrafters Studios. For custom countertops and cabinetry, shop Stonecrafters' incredible inventory at their Factory Direct Warehouse, 3678 Manita Road, Bedford. Online at stonecraftersva.com.
KHF.
All right, let's open it up. It's your audio vault for Friday. Our collection of bits and clips and viral audio for your ear holes. Well, it's viral. It's the audio from viral videos. How about that? All right. I think you will like it. So, here we go. I come up with some of my best ideas in the shower. And I think you might too. It's a wonderful place where we can be alone with our innermost thoughts.
Since the dawn of man, or at least the advent of indoor plumbing, a steamy hot shower has sent the human brain into bold new directions. So relax and enjoy the journey with today's installment of Shower Musings.
If old people don't want us to use the decorative soap, why do they put it next to the sink? Why aren't there any shows about a cop who does play by the rules? If an Eagle Scout becomes a UPS driver, can he wear the same shorts for his entire life? Why do wizards hate tight clothes?
Join us next time for Shower Musings.
Yeah, and on the decorative soap, it isn't just old people. It's anyway, don't use that soap. Maybe it's the spooky season. Maybe you've been catching a lot of Halloween movies recently. There seems to be a common theme, and it's never a good ending for the babysitter.
Oh my God, Megan. This house is so creepy, and some weirdo keeps calling me. Oh, let me call you right back. This better not be him again.
Late night, I'm home and all alone, freaked out by the voice that's on my phone. Oh no, I think I heard him moan. Gross! I'm like the babysitter. Oh yeah. So you're a bad guy, like to wear a mask guy, chainsaw in his hands guy, never says a lot guy. I'm that young type, always on the phone type, looking in the basement type, run across the lawn type, first to die type. Oh my God! Why am I running so slow?
I don't know.
Oh no! I guess I won't be in the sequel.
Wow. Okay, let's go to viral videos. This is a comedian in England. There it is. Got revenge on a heckler. This heckler had been trolling him for 10 years with the phrase chicken wire. Here he is with the backstory and the moment he dishes some payback back to the guy. Some payback back? Dishes payback to the guy.
10 years ago, I was on stage in Birmingham. Some guy shouted out chicken wire. I got off stage and I assumed that was the end of it. But no, every time I post on my Facebook fan page for the last 10 years, he comments and he writes chicken wire. But he made a mistake. He used his real name. I found him on LinkedIn. I know where he works now. So today, I'm driving 150 miles to EE in Dudley to pay him a little visit. He's an assistant manager. Working there for 10 years, you should be more than an assistant manager, you loser.
Chicken wire! Chicken wire! Chicken wire! I win! You lose! Chicken wire! Chicken wire! Chicken wire! This is years in the making. He's been trolling me for 10 years. And now I win 10 years!
I actually dig that a lot. All right, speaking of yelling out ridiculous things or you know, I don't know. This one isn't ridiculous. This is what happened when a toddler shouted congratulations during her dad's university graduation celebration. Oh, babies. All right, music. Where'd it go? There we go. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna save that for stupid criminals. We'll save that for stupid criminals as well. Well, no, I mean it's not criminal. So here we go. A helicopter pilot from a TV station in Chicago had to make an emergency landing after a seagull hit him in the face. Here's Chief David Wilkinson of Pleasant Prairie Fire and Rescue talking about the bird strike and emergency landing.
We know they was traveling at a good speed en route southbound after leaving the airport, and he took the bird strike, was able to calmly and collectively land in a field without having to disrupt any traffic or cause anybody harm.
Okay, so I'm confused. He didn't have a windshield? All right, so Sky Fox pilot. Holy crap. The windshield's broken. The seagull flew into the front window, shattering it and striking him in the face. I thought he was flying one of those little helicopters, like a kit copter, that didn't have a windshield. No, it busted his windshield. Holy crap! Here, let me share this up on the screen. I mean, it's like the whole thing's gone. Good Lord. There. Wow. Yikes. All right, good on that guy. What else? No, we're going to save that for stupid criminals. How about this? A Philadelphia woman claims that due to a rare condition, she gave birth in under a minute. Didn't even have to push. Basically, the baby shot out. Here is Sienna Gonzalez telling her unique birthing story.
So while I was giving birth, what basically happened to me is called the Ferguson reflex. My baby shot out completely involuntary. I did not have to push him out. He came out on his own. You can hear me screaming, "The baby is coming, he's coming." And that was me screaming to my team that I'm going to need hands on deck because I could feel him descending outside of my control.
Yikes. All right. Let's see. Oh, this is cool. Gwen Stefani received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame yesterday for her 30-year music career, both in No Doubt and also in solo. Here is some of her speech at the ceremony.
Never in my wildest dreams did I ever think that this girl right here from Orange County would have a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. That just doesn't make sense to me. The first song I wrote, it gave me my life purpose, so thank you, God, for that. And thank you to all of the fans, you guys. Honestly, every single person that listened to my music all these years, I would not be here without you guys. It has been a beautiful exchange of love. Thank you so much, Hollywood!
All right. Let's see. Are we going to comedian? Yep. We wrap up Audio Vault with a comedian. Today is no exception. They say if you can laugh at yourself, you'll always be amused. Here's comedian Emily Ruskowski, who is definitely gifted at having fun at her own expense.
I had an epiphany. I realized if you're a heavy woman, which I am, you guys probably can't tell because my outfit's like super flattering, right? So I realized if you're a heavy woman and you dress in costume as a celebrity, people will often think you're like a different fat celebrity with similar hair. Case in point, when I was a kid for Halloween, I went as Cleopatra, knocked on my neighbor's door, trick or treat. He goes, "Oh, Roseanne, great costume." My parents laughed too. I was a real indignant kid too. I was like, I have a plastic snake on my head. He goes, "I remember that episode. You look terrific. Take an extra Kit Kat. You were going to anyway." And I took it.
All right. Oh, there you go. That's your Audio Vault for today. Let's reach over here and lovingly grab the handle. Give it a tug. Keep all that sound inside. This portion of the broadcast is brought to you in part by Jersey Mike Subs.
At Jersey Mike's, they slice your order fresh right in front of you. And let me tell you, watching that can send a rush of emotions through a person. Excitement, impatience, baby-like wonder, indecisive, anticipatory chewing, nerves pacing, happy claps, and finally, jealousy, because that's this guy's sub. I should order one. Good idea. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Hi, I'm Matt Bright, the new owner of CRI Digital Impressions, and I'm excited to announce a new chapter in the century-long history of CRI. Mutual Press was founded in 1927, and in 1973 it merged with CRI to become CRI Mutual Press. In 2002, it was renamed CRI Digital Impressions. I also own Bright Images, which has provided print and media services to the area since 1995. Yes, there is a new owner and a new location, but the same commitment to quality and service. In fact, quality and service are the cornerstones of my business philosophy. Quick turns and service with a smile. From business cards to banners and pamphlets to paperback books, we can provide all your printing needs. Call, visit us online, or stop by our location at 3022 Memorial Avenue, Lynchburg. We look forward to serving you.
Three Roads Brewery is Lynchburg's gathering spot. Enjoy the relaxed open atmosphere of the Lynchburg Tap Room with plenty of space to unwind, or outside on their expansive patio with friends and the entire family. Check out Three Roads games, arcade style, darts, and more. And of course, an excellent selection of craft beers brewed on site. Grab a Three Roads today at their tap room, 1300 Court Street, downtown Lynchburg, their tap room in Farmville, or anywhere they serve great beer. Three Roads is also available at area convenience stores and supermarkets. And if they don't carry Three Roads, ask them to. Brewing community, Three Roads Brewery.
Coming to you live from the Stonecrafters Studios. For custom countertops and cabinetry, shop Stonecrafters' incredible inventory at their Factory Direct Warehouse, 3678 Manita Road, Bedford. Online at stonecraftersva.com.
KHF!
All right, time once again for Stupid Criminals in the News. There's no good place to have a standoff with police, but there are certainly undesirable ones. Police in Canada were responding to a shots-fired call on Wednesday when they saw an armed suspect enter a porta-john alongside the road. The suspect refused to leave the porta-potty, and police called in a tactical team. Finally, after a 20-minute standoff, the man emerged. It sounds like he was just hiding in there, not taking care of business. Anyway, police demanded that the guy drop his weapon, but he wouldn't comply. A witness says the man got about 30 feet before he was shot by an officer. He was then taken to the hospital. There's no official word on his condition, but a witness says he was alive as he was being placed into the ambulance. Since this is an officer-involved shooting, authorities are investigating. It's unclear if anyone else was hurt or anyone was hurt prior to the porta-potty standoff. And then there's this. 2 out of the 4 men accused of stealing a truck containing more than $400,000 worth of beef have been arrested in police. I said beef.
I think I may need a kidney transplant.
No, don't we have we have something beef related, don't we? There we go. Anyway, they were caught unloading the trailer at a vegetable farm. Here is a Miami judge talking about the heist in court.
He was arrested for grand theft of cargo. So I guess in Miami-Dade, they were transferring the stolen beef into another container. Here, the stolen tractor trailer has an approximate value of $150,000, it says.
Wow. And then there's this. The season of a football team for 12-year-olds, youth football, has been canceled in Tennessee after parents fought on the field and one allegedly brought a gun to the game. It all started when a dog pile led to fighting on the field. That's when parents and coaches began fighting, and then the gun allegedly came out. Here's the 911 call along with Coach Alan Jones and parent Ashley Phelps talking about the fight.
There's a gun. We have a gun at a party with a bunch of kids.
It's just hard to swallow. I mean, the kids did nothing wrong. I believe he was really concerned for his son's safety.
I would have preferred, okay, you're on probation, guys, get it together. Parents, get it together. If I tell you to leave, I'm taking you to the parking lot. You're out, and you cannot sign up next year.
Okay, Karen. All right. There's good news in the world, and we like... I didn't say that. There's good news in the world, and we like to share it during this particular segment because there is so much stupidity. Let's see. Okay. So if you've ordered something from Amazon that's small, like chapstick, and it came in a box that is way bigger than necessary, well, they're finally doing something about that. They've got a new system that makes custom paper bags and boxes for smaller products. A fulfillment center near Cleveland just became the first to switch over to it. It also means more of their packaging can be recycled. Okay. Talk about a gift that keeps on giving. A couple in Kentucky had their anniversary and claimed a $1 million lottery prize in the same week. The husband bought the ticket and joked he got his wife $1 million for this year's anniversary. And there you go. That's the good news. This portion of the broadcast is brought to you in part by the United Way of Central Virginia.
Let's say you're given $1 a week to the United Way of Central Virginia's general fund. What happens after that? Do they take some money off the top for admin fees? No. Your dollar stays the exact same amount from the time they receive it from you until the time they allocate it to any one of their 26 partner agencies. And what does that $1 a week help provide? This is how your dollar makes community change. The United Way of Central Virginia is supported by you.
All right. Well, that is it. That is the program. We are back Monday.
Goodbye. Don't come back.
No, we're back Monday with another thrilling edition of The Mike Show. Have a great day, everybody.
Thanks for tuning our way. And if you're listening in your car right now, thanks for the ride.
Scotty, beat me up.
So this is it. This is the end. I hope you and your companion had a good time listening. And hey, if things went really well, do me a favor and name the baby Ron.
Mike.
Ciao.
Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend.
Who's going to do the dishes?